Okay, I'm hoping that this time it does work, and hopefully my audio was also still recording the
And
first.
voila!
Just
Jumpy
gonna,
Dumpty Boom! Boing Boing Boom!
considering how weird my audio was. I'm gonna guess it probably wasn't. Anyways, I got rid of those things over there. I got the chest. And also now just here. Oh, okay. And okay, cool. We got that. And I see the statue. Okay, I'm not gonna involve myself with that right now.
Hip, hup.
Okay. So I actually don't know if my audio was being recorded last time. Now I feel dumb. Whatever, I guess. I only have one more. Oh, right. So now, we got this. We got Primal Gen. We wished earlier, and we got the character we wanted. Alright, guys, I got the character I wanted. So now let me just go ahead, get some stuff. I got some chest. There wasn't. Wait, what are the things I need to do to level up him? Which is really what I want to do, but I also don't know if that should be like priority number one. You know? 'Cause, like, oh, the water's hot? What do you mean? Okay, well, whatever. Let's go ahead and let's do the quest. But first things first, I'm turning off my headphones. Don't think I'm doing this right. Okay, they're off now. So let me just go ahead, put this here. And now that I have all of the Fontain uh, wait, uh, Statue of the Sevens, I think it's okay for me to, like, now have this, okay? So the past live streams, I don't know if I was recording my audio or not, so that kind of sucks.
Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here? Oh, Paimon remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
Fun fact about the doctor, the reason why I had so many Primal Gems was because I was like, oh, it'd be cool if I were to, like, save Primal Gems just in case he became playable. You know?
So much time has already passed since then.
He's probably not going to be playable for a long time.
Changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right? Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time, and then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with.
It's hard to say what will happen.
Guess you're right. ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it,
Ooh.
maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
Sure, it's not Paimon. Yeah.
Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she... Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for...
Next stop,
Look who it is.
Fontain.
Running into you in a place like this? I can
Dea,
see you two
I love
still love
Dea.
wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we
I've been
just
saying
wandering
Dea.
around?
It's
We're
Dea.
usually taking care of some serious business.
Dea?
Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
We're heading to Fontaine.
Huh? You serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place.
She understands.
Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure. So, when are you leaving?
As soon as possible.
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Whatever.
I see.
Dude.
Guess you won't be needing a going away, though.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahita? Oh,
Okay.
good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this
Okay.
is goodbye for now, Traveler and Paimon.
Bye.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Dia. Yeah, I love her. She's so cool, you know. Oh, let's go ahead and live stream. We're streaming, right? We are. Yeah. Our microphone's on, right? Okay. I can see there. I could just teleport there and then go down, right? Because I really don't want to go over there again. Okay. So. What if the water is like really loud? Okay. So, because there's really no way to see if like I was talking to. Okay, I feel like I'm stressing too much about that. We're here now. We're doing the quest. Okay. We're doing the quest now.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port! Wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine! Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines!
Yeah, I've heard it was pretty
Just
like
seeing the sights
cool.
as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do! What do you think?
Yes, let's start by meeting the Hydro
Nahita gave us
Archon.
loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
And also to find the truth.
The more we can learn, the better. So,
Yes.
what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahita said that she has a very unique personality. Whatever that means.
That means she's super cool.
To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Oh. I feel like it'd be better to just like
If you ask
overhear people.
me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Okay.
Excuse me. Can I help you too?
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but...
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really?
Oh, damn, really?
Like, a real trial?
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but
I
it
have
looks
no
like you're
idea
not
what
from
these
around
metaphors
here.
are.
You
Okay.
probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
So they see trials as
But,
opera.
Shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that?
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
Okay.
You're a trees? Is it some
I
kind
don't
of
really
machine,
understand,
too?
but I kind of do.
Paimon's curious. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question.
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
Huh. I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I am afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Make an appointment to see her.
Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
Okay.
That's right.
Obviously.
First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets it now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little...
Come on.
Okay.
Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But
Yes.
who knows how long making an appointment will take? Hey! What are you looking over there for?
There's a girl over there?
Huh. Maybe something's
Oh,
the
that's
matter.
Lynette.
She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, we started the quest. We got the quest. Nice. Cool. Talk to her.
Huh?
Ah, I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there.
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you...
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And no, I can still see that hill clearly in my memories. Now, it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea.
Oh.
But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories.
Oh, the water's going up.
It won't be long before it swallows us.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
Ah, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I understood.
I see.
I understood quite well.
It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Look at her.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
That's funny.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now.
Well, a prophecy.
Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
What's happening?
Where to begin?
Name was wrong.
Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still...
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
No, it doesn't, Paimon. No.
Hello, traveler.
Hello. Is he okay?
And hello, Paimon.
Ah.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Ooh.
All right then. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon.
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please, follow me.
All right, let's go. Okay, Fontaine twins. So happy to be friends with you guys. Look at myself now. I'm so glad to be friends with you guys. So we'll walk over here. Okay.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Oh, what? Oh. Is this a band or something? Okay, guys, give me 1 second. Oh, is it actually the Hydro Archon? The Hydro Archon's actually here. I thought we were gonna go through more trouble. And that girl over there, she was the one with the gun in the trailer.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Ooh, yay. Go, yay.
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from
Her
distant
eyes are
lands.
so cool.
Uh,
Okay, in a minute, I'm probably gonna have to like turn the microphone off because I need to do something real quick.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for
What happened?
insignificant
happening?
cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured. I see clearly your sincerity. Of
Okay.
course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner.
I don't really understand, but cool.
Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip.
Okay,
Now,
Focalor.
you may rejoice
Cool.
in this.
yeah.
That was easy.
I still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the
Right.
Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should I understand? Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities.
She is so
You
cool.
had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary?
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and mighty.
No, she. You know, I feel like there's like this thing, you know, like if you're a god, right, surrounded by people who aren't, I feel like that's like kind of the thing you can feel like better about yourself or something. Because you kind of are like really up there compared to everyone else. Okay, give me a second. All right, okay, back. Like, anyways, yeah. Like, I feel like you, like, if you're not, like, full of yourself, then, like, I feel like maybe you shouldn't be there. Like, obviously not be full of yourself if you are a god. But, like, if you were to be one, I feel like that's something, like, you're allowed to brag about forever. You know? And, like, obviously forever. Because, like, I feel like when you do something cool, and people are like, oh, you can brag about that, like, forever, right? You're going to. Because that to you is, like, the coolest thing ever, you know? I'm with you, Focalor.
Oh? What's with these looks?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Because you need glasses.
Hey, what's all the commotion?
Oh, of course. That's the blonde traveler.
Ooh, I've got to see
There's
this.
no other name
I
but the
knew
Blonde
Lady
Traveler.
Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear
Yeah.
believers, you may consider this my reward to all of you.
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
They have a resume. Really, Pop? I don't think we're doing all right. I don't think we're doing okay.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Florend. I admire her bravery.
Yes,
Few
yes.
have the courage to draw their sword against a god. She is obviously a true warrior.
I feel like Fossilor is
Unfortunately,
now
people
she is my
nowadays
favorite
only
Archon.
crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus,
Dude.
criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. I'm getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
Oh,
Right, this is fun.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? I mean,
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it? According to Fontain law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our
Yeah,
lady
I feel like if
Farina.
you're going to like
No
visit
one
like
knows the laws
like
of
a
Fontaine
place that
like
you've
she
never
does.
been before, I feel like doing like a little research of what is acceptable to do there and what isn't. I feel like that like should be like the normal thing to do, right? Like do like a little bit of research, no?
you call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
That is hilarious. That is hilarious, really. A god saying, Paimon, don't be here. That's funny.
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My
I love her.
apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil. I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
I mean, what is she, really? What is Paimon? What is a Paimon?
You tell her, Linny!
Linny.
Someone who's not
Okay.
crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
A lot of people, actually.
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show.
Yay.
So, with such an audience gathered here, allow...
Snap. Hyrule. What?
Ta-da!
What?
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
When he patted, oh my goodness. When he patted Paimon's back, that's what he did.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
You call that magic? You've got
Girl,
to be
shut up.
joking.
Are you able to do magic? No. Be quiet. Make it expensive.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah, what you say. What he said.
I'm not sure what to think.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Nice.
Performance?
Nice.
In which case, consider the matter of your trial, but when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge track, but even the gods of other lands. I look
Cool.
forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Yay. She's so cool. I love her already. Why do people call her Furena if she's Fosalore? I feel like that's confusing me. Why?
She's gone! Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. He never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Can Paimon's voice not be so high? Oh my goodness. Okay, thanks for bailing
Don't
us out.
mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
Farina. I said her
She can
name
be a
wrong.
bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Confusing is the way to put it, I guess.
I had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances.
I feel like that's like a
To the
cool
people of
thing.
Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred.
That's actually pretty cool. Like, I feel like that's like a good motivator to like not commit crimes. But I guess like, yeah.
And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
That's nice.
Sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we...
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Is there anything I can do
You
to
really
help?
mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer.
Nice.
This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Alright, cool. Nice. A magic pocket looks cool.
What are they going to use it for?
Like a trick or treat bag,
About that.
right?
You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine.
Okay, yeah, cool. Do you see like the cat thing on his hat? It has like sharp teeth.
It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved.
No.
Until one day, the water
Are they
levels in
crying?
Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
No. That's so sad.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia.
Oh.
But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If
Okay.
even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That is a good
That's
point.
exactly what the people did at first. But In the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Oh, I get what she means.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
And is there no way to prevent the prophecy?
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Okay, cool. Cool. Oh my goodness. Imagine, like... The water sounds so loud.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone...
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, a magic pocket? Thanks. Oh, please.
Cool, let's talk to you next.
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy?
What? You mean you don't
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story.
Believe
The
in another
story
story?
says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land. So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
Oh.
We hadn't heard that one before.
Yeah, just take it.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
Then what does it mean? What does it mean?
Allow me.
Do you think, please let me go.
I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything.
Okay, I feel like... Okay, whatever.
Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the
Living
time?
in the
We'll
moment.
cross that bridge
Okay,
when we
let's...
get to it.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. There's things that... And what if the bridge is, like, a really, like, bad bridge, and it's, like, you fall, like, super quick when you step on it? Like, you should do things to prevent the bridge from falling. Like, oh my
You
goodness.
should still take it.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now.
Just take it. Just take it. Shut up and take it. Okay. Let's go talk to Lily. Hey, let's go.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some, interesting opinions. Yes,
Stubborn.
but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Yes, yes. You're so
Anything
right.
else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last
Oh.
thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more
So, you want to collect materials?
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the
Waterfront,
waterfront on the
east
east side
side.
of the...
Okay, we got this. We got this. East side or water. Good thing it tells us where to go because I would not have remembered that. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Water flowers.
We have to use hydro to collect for maritime flowers.
Cool. Cool. I don't know if there's people in the chat right now, but if you are, welcome. And you should check out my YouTube videos because I have more videos over there. Nothing about Genshin Impact, but definitely a lot of videos. One just came out earlier today, actually. So let's talk. Let's talk.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontain.
So,
Okay,
we're going to the court of Fontain before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
They just start walking.
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
She's that young.
What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Of course you didn't.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Let's watch. Oh my goodness. The pickpocketer.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You
Yes,
two can ride the
let's do
lift
that.
over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries. All right.
Understood. Let's go. Whatever you say. Okay, where is it? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go ahead and let's go up. It's right at the top of the list. I'm so happy I got the new size. And I know I will be saving my primal gems for Tosalor because I really like her. And I really like Hydro and Pyro characters. We just gotta wait for that. So I think she's coming in 4.2. I don't know. But okay. Let's just wait here. Let's do what we were told.
This is the spot where Lenny wanted us to wait.
Yes. She's right there.
Look! Isn't that her?
Paimon, stop pointing.
Oh no! Did she notice us?
Did she notice us? She literally pointed her finger
What should we
out.
do? Should we chase her?
Or
You're
the rest
right.
is up to him.
She might also be trying to lure us to... Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief. Yeah,
There's no
let's
reason
go.
for us to stay here. We need to find her. Oh my goodness.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should...
No, that was all. Anyway, I should be...
Why is his hair?
Were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, did Did you...
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right, I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so...
What a slippery little thief! Guess things turned out alright in the end, though. Libby's initiative paid off!
Do you guys think,
All right, let's put this little detour behind us.
Yes, let's go. Do you guys think people commit crimes just to see the Archon, or to be, like, on TV or something?
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an...
This is an aquabus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. Oh, God, I almost forgot that those two are like twins. She's going on board. She's a Steambird girl. I forgot her name.
Huh?
What? Traveler!
Charlotte.
I never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the aquabus. In the story of my life, this is big news. What are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming. Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh, let Paimon introduce you to our new friends.
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette anywhere. I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Now that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place.
Paimon. Please, stop.
So, what have you been up to lately, Charlotte? Any big news?
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics.
Yeah, I'm really into like writing recently.
For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. Right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents.
I get that.
I just remembered.
Makes sense.
I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials.
Like when I was doing like the other quest where she was in there, I think it was like the one with oh no, the girl from Shnezhnaya, right?
So, what is
like
Serial
like I
disappearances
really
of young women
didn't
case. You mean the culprit has
I
been
like
found?
skipped all the dialogue there, or I skipped like a lot of the dialogue, cause like listen, at the time I really wasn't playing Genshin for Genshin
That's right.
and just
The
the
first
wishes,
missing
cause I was
girl
like
case
saving
happened almost 20 years
you know,
ago.
for 20 years ago, and they still haven't.
And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
No way. There must be more. Oh, maybe copycat criminals too.
Yes, it's
That's
possible.
alright.
But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear.
Oh my god.
I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
The way Lynette's just there, like, the what?
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
I love her. She's so quiet, but she's so cool. Okay, you continue the. Okay, that left so fast. That's whatever.
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
Okay, whoa. I love the Fontaine twins. They're so cool. Here we go. Guess we didn't get a tour guide for this one. Okay. Let's go.
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well! The ride went by too quickly.
I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, bye,
I hopes
Charlotte.
we can chat again soon, Charlotte.
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
What a tough job. Always running around and
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Oh my god, isn't he an orphan? I just remembered.
We wouldn't mind at all. This city is so
Yeah. Do you think we'll be able to, like, see their house, like, forever? Because, like, that's really something I'd like to do, you know? Oh my goodness, are we gonna see the Fatui Harbinger here soon? Or, okay, what's this? Whoa, Fontaine City. Okay, cool, cool. Alright, that was just the prologue. Okay, go to where he is. But let me go get that really quickly. Where is, okay. Viewpoint, cool. I want to see, like, all of his attacks. Because usually all of them, they have, like, something, like, special. Like that, you know? 1, 2, 3. With the cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, is that all? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. His most is 4, and then.
Now disappear.
and the cat in the hat. Oh, okay. That's cool. And his bow and arrow thing has kitty cats on them. Oh my goodness! It looked like a cupcake. Okay. I'm gonna lower the volume real quick. Okay. So, look at this. Okay, so cute. Okay, you guys know how Fontaine is based on France and stuff? I've actually been learning some French myself, you know. And when I say I'm gonna say, I've been making it a plan. I have a notebook for it. Okay, ooh, what do we have on the menu? What can we get? Garlic baguette. So cool. And then some onion soup, and some fish and chips, and fruit. Is this supposed to be like Fanta? A font of. Okay, we can get 10. Okay, and then some delicious fish and chips. Okay, and then. Oh, they're gummies. Okay, cool. Cool. I guess Fontaine is the nation of oranges, I guess. Let's see. I love these NPCs outfits. Like, they're cool. Fresh fruit. Let me have a look. Okay. It's like an orange. Get 15. We can get 15 of these. Oh, we can also get some. Okay, we know Sunsettia and these. We don't need those. Okay. Investigate, and we got Mora. And over here. Oh my goodness! Fontaine, the nation of fashion. Look at that. Look at that. Like, I would love it here. Oh my goodness. Okay, what's this? A cafe? Cafe. Let me... Give me all of this. And coffee beans? Oh, I already have coffee beans. But you know what? There's never the wrong amount of... Oh my goodness. Their stoves are so much cool. I mean, so much cooler than the other stoves. Okay. Can we see the new stuff? Or is it kind of can't? Okay. Oh, I forgot. Okay, let me just explain this place, because oh my goodness, it's so cool. See where? Oh my goodness, it's an iron golem, you guys. It's from Minecraft. Look. I'm joking, but that's funny. Okay. Oh my goodness. It looks so cool. Estella? Estelle? Oh my goodness. Buying some weapons. We can get this. Oh my. We have to do. Oh my goodness. Forging diagrams? Oh my goodness. Oh, that scared me. Oh, That's so cool. Oh my goodness, you guys. Guys, I'm in love. Oh, Faggles the Faggles the Fontaine. Oh my goodness. Goodness. Amazing. Oh my goodness. Look at the old people in Fontaine are also so cool. Oh my. Okay. Oh, there's a waypoint. Waypoint. There's a Catherine here too. My goodness. What do you do? What do you sell? Oh my goodness. No, people with the diamonds don't sell anything anymore. You know, I noticed that. Okay. Karan. Listen, dude. Oh, is the crafting different here too? Okay, no, it's not. Oh wait, no, it is. Remember? Oh, new stuff was added. I don't have any, any artifacts. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's my cat Luna. Look, it's Luna. Okay, if you guys don't know the cat. Okay, I have a pet cat. He doesn't look like that. But it's pretty similar. His face looks like that. The rest of his body's white. Except for the tail. Anyways, I want to know, like, what places can I go in? Or can I not? Oh my goodness. It was so confusing to me because when I was here, I didn't see any of this. But now that I'm here, I'm so, like, oh my goodness. This is so cool. Oh. Who are you? Workshop? Okay, see you. I don't see the buying option. Oh my god, these are so cute! But the dog is wearing pants. Oh my goodness. And they're wearing wigs. That is hilarious. Hilarious. Okay. What do you do? Is this a recharging station? Okay. Court of Fontaine. Okay. Okay, let me go do what I was supposed to do at first. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. There's a recharging station. Oh my goodness. Are these... Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You know, I really didn't have to do all of that, but whatever. It's cool. Oh my goodness. Is that from a net?
This is our current abode.
Okay, cool.
Ah,
Correct.
Fremine, you're home.
Fremine.
Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
Linny, could you come here for a...
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, are we not?
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Yeah.
Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Okay, cool. It's raining. Hopefully that doesn't, like, change stuff. Okay, it's raining now. Cool.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
What's wrong, Feminine?
There's a legend about the rain that It said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontain. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual.
That is true.
Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry, it might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
Okay, after some time, the rain stops. Okay, let's go to the workshop.
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. On the day of the performance, just ride the Aquabus to the island of Aranias. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Okay, sounds good. See you at the performance.
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us. I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted. And the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all! Don't worry, we're on the case!
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Oh, no need! This'll be a walk in the park for us!
Alright, cool. So let's go. He is also cool. The cool siblings. I thought we would have been able to go to the house. Let me just mark it on my map to put Fontain siblings home. Because he said at the moment we'll put that there. Confirm. Now let's go. Oh, I thought this was land. My bad. Okay.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Okay, there's that person.
Oh, hello there.
Okay. Oh. Wrong. Wrong place.
Or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh no, we're just...
Ah, these must be from Magic Pockets. I could tell right away. No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount, but they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
So, is Linny actually loaded?
Paimon, don't start.
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey! Is this machine what you use to make stuff here? Ew, looks rude.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology. And wasting
That
is
is
a kind of
so
crime.
true. So
Where does a
true.
big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Huh? How can trials
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself. But basically, when a trial is in session...
Okay, I really don't care.
Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
That is true.
So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called mumusia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking...
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today.
Huh?
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the material.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first? If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of Mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month.
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too! What are you doing here in Fontaine?
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring.
Oh, really?
But it seems that fate
Really?
brought our paths together today. Not only, either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot...
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far.
I would find it.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy.
They could have run off, really. They really could have just, like, ran off when he started
Don't
to talk.
interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really... Listen to me, boy. If you want your more...
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said...
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys! Let's see who has to pay up now!
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our client, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Okay, sure.
I'm sure this won't take long.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Okay.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it?
Don't mess with us, Atui. You might end up dead.
Huh?
What?
Now's my chance!
Huh. That was weird.
What, your vision?
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see it's work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
Paimon, people have emotions.
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling in.
That is a
Whatever.
possibility. I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. She was always quiet and very mysterious. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. Because
I wasn't
had a
paying
weight-
attention, so.
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in
A whale?
Is the girl still there, by the way?
It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my...
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted. So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe...
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even...
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can... Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be. So...
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelist?
Yep, in Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages, and the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel. Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty. From what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So, do many people actually get out of...
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine, besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with. Which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon... Apparently, the one I'm meeting to...
Well, that's child for ya.
Whatever.
Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before. Clorand. Huh.
Yeah, I can't
Before I
remember.
forget, I want you to have this.
Wait, oh.
Huh?
The vision?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to...
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again.
Whatever
No one
gave you
really
that
wants
idea?
to talk to Paimon.
I'll be in touch later.
Okay. See, I used to really like Paimon, but then her voice became like really annoying to hear.
He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paim. Well, excuse me.
Cause like I feel like sometimes it's like too high, and I really liked her at like the beginning of the game. But like as time goes, like I'm getting like really annoyed.
Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along. Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
You already spoiled who it was.
Sorry about that. But, hey, shouldn't we be heading to the opera?
Yes, let's go.
Lily said that the opera house is on Arenias, so let's go ride the opera bus.
Can we buy stuff? Oh, we can. Okay, we can get history of the decline and fall of something. Then we can get this one, and then we can get this, and then this, and then this. And we can also pick up this. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's be Kokomi for a second. Or we can use him. Let's go. Okay, let me get that waypoint real quick. Right. So the story's pretty chill right now. I wonder what we will soon see. Anyways. Yeah, how have your guys' day been today? My day has been pretty chill. You know, I still need like some homework to do, but I also don't. These dogs are adorable. I need to take a picture. So, anyways, yeah, I only have homework. Oh my goodness, where is that? How do I get up there? Okay. Yeah, I need to... Is there an elevator? Or... Where is this leading me to? What's down here? I would love to know. Whoa. Wow. This is crazy. Alright, so they have like a sewage system here. And you can see their like underground place. This would have been really helpful a long time ago. Okay. That's where the waypoint is. We also got this. Oh, right. Let's see what's over there. Yeah, okay. Is there anything cool here? No. say, I feel like Fontaine is probably gonna be like a super, like, definitely my favorite nation that's out so far. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's go ahead and go upstairs again. Cause I got lost, so. Oh, you can hear the metal. It's so cool. Uh-oh.
Must learn from my mistakes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna go ahead, teleport over here, and then just like walk over there. Because I got lost. I didn't know where I was going. See. Okay. Whatever. That would have been so much easier to just to teleport. I'll lift. And I will heal in the meantime. I really do need to go farming for artifacts for her again. Liz is running. Okay. So for the next live stream, let's see. Okay, let's go for 2. 'Cause I don't know which is which. Okay. Oh, they were higher. Oh, they said I was. What bar was I on? I didn't even see what I clicked. Was it just the other side? I feel dumb. Okay, anyways. Oh. Immediately. Okay. Cool. Cool. Super cool. Okay.
Welcome to the Navia line. I am Elfan.
Is this the girl that the first one was talking about?
Please do not stick your head, hands, or other body parts outside the boat. The Aquabus operator is not responsible for
Yeah, I
any
think this
accidents
might be
or injuries
the girl the
resulting
first
from doing
girl was
so.
talking about.
Also,
I think it's
please
original.
remember to
I
buy
don't know.
the Steambird, though I don't read it myself. The destination of the current tour is Erinias. Points of interest worth visiting include the Fountain of Lucine and the Opera Epiclese. If you look to the left in the direction we are currently traveling, you will see the famous Fontain Research Institute up in
Any
the sky.
chatters in chat?
An experiment gone wrong
Perhaps.
turned a new sightseeing opportunity.
Okay, I don't think
The
anyone.
invention
Oh,
it truly is a wondrous thing.
yeah, this. Cool. Cool. Okay. Okay, anyways. I don't really know what to talk about. This update is super cool. I love seeing everything here.
We are now approaching
I love
our
the
final
characters.
destination.
I love
Please be sure to bring all your personal belongings with you as you disembark.
this.
Even
Like I
though
genuinely I don't know
will
how to
take
like
any forgotten
explain
items
things.
to lost and found, the paperwork is rather annoying, as nosy hands are not suitable for grasping pens. Please be careful when disembarking. It has been my honor to be your tour guide this trip. Thank you.
Oh, she is just such a cutie. Okay, let's go ahead. Guys, if you were in Fontaine, what do you think you... Oh. I didn't mean to click that, but okay. Let's go ahead and let's go to the front plaza of the Opera House. We're learning so much here, you guys. This update, I'm so glad that I'm so happy, okay? I love this update, okay. And we just got 20 prima gems. Cool. Cool. So let's see. I really want to get that boat because it is such a cute boat. Like, it has a cat, okay? What more do I have to say? Okay. This thing ends in 16 days. So I think then, like, after the 2 weeks, that's when I will get more of the wishes when the thing resets. Because listen, I'm saving for so many characters. I'm saving for 3 characters, right? So I'm like really, I'm trying not to wish. Like, oh, it's another dog. Oh, the dogs are so cute. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go over there. Okay. I clicked that by accident, but okay. Let's go ahead. Let's continue walking. I really just love the scenery of this place. I wonder what the teapot is going to look like. You know? Like the Teapot Island for Fontain. I wonder how that's going to look like. Okay, ooh. We got this viewpoint. Okay, cool. 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 Okay, let's go to the quest.
Now
It should be morning.
fancy. The opera at the Clez. What a place to hold a performance. No wonder Linny and Lynette were looking forward to it.
That looks cool.
Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
That's so cute.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine.
Vache.
Who is that?
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
Is that the voice we heard in Sumeru? Oh my goodness.
No, Paimon didn't say anything.
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Oh, that's cute.
Lynette, you scared Paimon. Why did you get here?
Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Yeah.
Right.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the day. It's not the time for eerie things.
I see. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you've heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
Aren't they orphans? Like, Lynette, the one that started with Nav.
Because of her sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
Usually, when you're sad.
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
So, what did the voice say? Huh. If you were hearing their emotions...
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother. Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just...
Oh, right!
That's funny. Oh my goodness! You're so cute! Okay. Let's go. Offerings to... I can offer things here, but I don't really want a child. What they mean? What they mean this was... I looked in the direction of you. To you, I guess. Or maybe I go to the front thing of this. Yeah, like that. What can we offer? What do we need to offer? Do we need the sigil thing? I was right. We do need those. I hate collecting those things. It's okay. Let's go into the opera house. Dude, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're entering the place. Getting a cutscene.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon. Good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world! We've been looking forward to it!
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment, I'll fetch the tickets. The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations.
Ooh, front row seats! Thanks, Lenny!
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Lenny! Could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go...
Yeah,
Okay, cool. Cool. I wanna go see. Where am I? Let me explore this place though. Like, oh my goodness, these stairs. I'm in love with these stairs. Oh my goodness. I just feel like this place is... Oh, it's so cool. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I need to go down. Front row seats. Wait. Who do I see over... Who do I see over there? Oh my goodness. I have to sit next to that guy. Girly. I don't know if I can. Right next to... Okay. It's fine, it's fine.
Oh, these should be our seats! Come on, let's sit down!
Hi, Mom, please, 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 stay quiet.
Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us.
Okay, isn't that your job?
Of course you put this on Paimon.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry.
Okay, that shouldn't have been funny.
I would be
but it really
perfectly
was.
happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
sorry, but his voice sounds so
you
familiar
heard
to me.
all of that, did ya?
I don't know.
Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down.
Her voice is so high. Like, really? Like, I feel like anywhere you'd be able to hear her.
Wait, that's not it. Paimon's sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
Linny's. Oh my goodness,
A
that's
friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontain.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat.
The switch. You turn around.
And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Ah,
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervillet? Could he be?
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to
no clue.
introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Whoa! Sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to, there's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Oh my goodness. She's cool.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
My goodness. Okay.
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Okay.
The show's finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
I don't think there's ever been any other mention of magic. I could be wrong, though. Very cool.
Oh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting!
My goodness. Okay.
Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today.
No, I feel like that's like kind of an annoying thing. Like, do you guys think, like, imagine you yourself are in the universe of Genshin Impact. I feel like that's like such like an annoying thing to like do. Like, within any like place that has like powers or something, like any like show or like concept, like the people that don't have it are always like so bitter about like, oh, it's not real because they have that, even though, but like I feel like it's like kind of like the norm that they like. I feel like visions are the norm, or at least that's what I thought. Like everyone, like in the Genshin universe had visions, but then kind of realized that's kind of like not. Cause like I don't remember one, but like I don't. It's like weird. I don't know how to explain it. But I feel like I don't know. I don't know how to put it into like words, but whatever.
Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
I really can't like. Okay, listen. This might just be me. Okay. But like when you're like in the movie theaters and like people are like talking, I always get like so annoyed at that. Cause like my mom would do that sometimes. So it's like always like, oof.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations.
Let's watch the show.
I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Oh, are we blinking?
A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. Huh?
So cool.
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky. Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Wow.
Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy. But that was so cool. Oh my goodness.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't see him do anything. Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
No wonder he's
If you
famous.
could see easily through his tricks, and that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Alright, I'm curious.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector.
Wouldn't magic technically be a superpower?
It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box.
Is that the pickpocket?
If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown like this? 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me.
60, 59, 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
55, 53, 52? Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
So true. So true.
Alright. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or 40, 39, 38!
Mr. Linney, are you all right in there?
Yes, I'm fine. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all. What was that noise? Did you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't... 25! 24! 23!
What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration.
Never mind the decorations. There's...
No, that's unacceptable.
19! 18! 17!
Oh,
It seems things aren't quite going as... It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a... 10 seconds and change is...
10! Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it.
Oh.
I'll try again. 7! Hey, slow down! Honestly! 5! 4! 3! Whoops! That doesn't count! 0! Ta-da!
Oh.
What happened?
Oh my. What? No way. The assistant too?
Is this part of it, Mr. Lenny? You're going to use...
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice!
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Unfortunately, the person who's in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance, and there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
What?
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
I know the truth. I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
No. This all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation.
That can't be right.
What?
How come
No.
we do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Liddy and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
I just think that he...
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like...
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing. That's right. I mean you, traveler. You'll support Lenny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
We trust
There's
Lenny,
no problem
100%.
at all. You know,
guys.
the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Lenny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese!
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case?
Yes.
Very well.
Yes, yes.
The trial
yes.
will be held a day from now in the
We do.
Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth.
Okay.
Linney and his troop are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot Outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Alright.
Lenny!
Sorry about everything that happened just now.
Of course! Who
That
wouldn't be
is-
scared after witnessing an accident like that?
That was like so weird though. Like that whole thing. Like it was so cute, it was so fun, and then boom,
Yeah,
dead.
I'm a little
person.
shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
No.
Good to hear. Thank you so much for trusting me. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box.
Yeah, why was he in the box? And where did the girl go? And where did Lynette go? And how many assistants were there? Because there was one by the door thing, and then one by like there was two, right? Like maybe the one that was in the audience, like the box audience, was like the girl and the guy that were working together to steal. And like, yeah. I actually don't know if that girl was the girl that stole, because really, I have no clue.
As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did.
You guys, there was a point in my time where I wanted to be a lawyer, so I feel like maybe this could like inspire me to go back into that. Because right now, I'm into writing.
Even a
so.
skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Yes.
Which
so
is
strange.
precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Where did she get this glasses?
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh?
Oh my goodness. That's
Don't worry.
hilarious.
Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
Okay.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
Yeah, they actually are adorable.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, thank you so much.
I won't let you two down.
Since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
Don't worry, you can tell me.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial.
True.
'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
All right, I can do that.
Look, while the investigation teams are still here, Detective Paimon is on the case!
Alright. Let's go ahead and let's search.
Hello, officer! How's the investigation going?
I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see.
Why?
The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it.
But the girl was
This
supposed
is
to
the
be
real
there.
mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl.
Like no hair, no nothing.
However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap.
Wait, didn't one of the assistants take the visions? If so, like, if the guy didn't have a vision, Uppy, then obviously, like, like, they, like, maybe it's like one of the assistant versus girl, right?
All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive!
Yeah.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand.
No, magic. Like, this is a video game, right? And in this game, there's dragons, there's gods, there's archons, there's other, like, magical, mythical things. Magic, right? Like, obviously, like, in this universe, I believe that magic could be real in here.
I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
No, people can also be the most.
Sorry, I
with evidence.
tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good.
Sure.
Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
Alright. You can use case record to confirm your current to confirm your current evidence and clue collection situation and sort case. Oh my goodness. Wait, you can check as yet undiscovered evidence and clues in the case record, then investigate the corresponding area to locate them. Use the perception skill to find evidence and clues. Okay. Cool. This is awesome. Guards investigation report. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Deceased identity. The deceased is one of Lenny's assistant named Cowell. Simon Cowell, perhaps? Whatever. He was well trusted by all his colleagues. His job was setting up, inspecting props, as well as assisting the show and keeping the crowd engaged. Right. Here's my thing. My thing is, like, what? Like, he was looking at the props, right? That's part of his job, inspecting the props. Why wouldn't he like check to see like, or maybe use like a different type of rope so then the thing like wouldn't like fall or like be burned? Like, I think this is something by his colleagues. Like, he's like what? Well trusted by his colleagues. So, well trusted could also mean well liked by his colleagues, right? Maybe it's another one of his colleagues. Like, another assistant was like, ooh, I'm gonna get him, right? Or something. Like, I don't know. Like, it could be like that, you know?
Whoever the murderer was, they must have made preparations well beforehand. Whoever the murderer was, they must have made preparations well beforehand.
I need a screenshot though. Screenshot that. Like Paimon with the glasses. That is hilarious. Okay. This says the investigation. Okay. Remain.
Why would it be him? How strange.
Yeah, so strange. Okay. Investigate over here. Oh. Okay, we got more Primo Gems. That's nice. Okay, examine white line. This is where the magic box was struck. If Cowell weren't inside the box at the moment, he might have dodged the falling water tank. Yeah. And also, look at that. Look at this. Look at this. And look at this. Like, looking up. Like, if... Listen, I feel like Cowell is in the murder. Look, maybe they're plotting to kill, like, Lenny or something, right? And, like, what if they're plotting on killing Lenny, and then, but then one of the assistants was like, nah, like, maybe it was a plan among them, so then they could be popular, and they could be, like, well-liked or something, because like, their lives were miserable or something, right? So then, like, I forgot what I was gonna say. Right. So then, like, the person that was going to kill, Lenny, the magic boy, was like, nah. And then they betrayed him. And then then Cowell was in there and he died. Like, whoa. Okay. Right line. What else do we need to investigate? We need to talk to this person. Fontain. Okay.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
Oh, there is?
See? Told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Lenny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Yeah, well, I don't care.
Lenny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time.
Maybe, perhaps, if you weren't so close-minded, you'd like think, maybe it like got stuck there after, like when it was like pushed over, you know?
I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Lenny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
No.
That much checks out. Lenny reserved our seats for us, too.
That you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Lenny.
Okay, whatever.
Even though it's bad for Lenny's case, Paimon had better write it down.
Yeah, let's write it down. But like, wasn't the girl, like, it might be just me not being able to like see the difference between, okay, let's see this. The broken magic box was left on the scene after the guards completed their investigation. Looking at it now, the water tank must have struck it really hard. Investigate.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall.
Yeah.
The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Why are you suddenly so serious,
It
Traveler?
could have been used like with the vision because it was taken away. It was burned.
This bit is made from different material. Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
Yeah, flammable.
So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it, then that means... Wait, why don't you write all this down? Let's take notes.
Yes. Special rope. This rope was used to suspend the water tank. It suddenly broke when the fireworks were being launched on stage. The investigation has shown that the location where the rope snapped was made of flammable material. So I'm saying probably the person that took the visions from Lene and Lynette used both of them to make a flamethrower to burn the rope from a far distance. Crazy theory. But it's a theory. Alright? It's a theory. I don't know. Hold on. It's mess. I'm live. Oh, goodness. Go to creative. Okay, whatever. Okay. It's a crazy theory, right? But I'd say it's a pretty, like, reasonable theory to think that. Because, like, I don't see, like, probably because of that, like, maybe someone above used, like, a flamethrower, you know, like, using Animo, and the place is right here. Right here. Like, using Animo and using Pyro, like, you can make, like, a pretty far, like, thing, right? It's like a match with some hairspray. Like, wind, but you get the point that I'm trying to make, right? Looks like an ordinary box, but Lene somehow moved instantly from the stage to being inside of it. Yeah, like, obviously, listen, in the last 10 seconds, like, Lene, like, he, like, got out from the box on the stage, right? In the last 10 seconds, if he didn't like quickly do whatever magic he did, like obviously he he would have been the one that was smushed, right? Okay, let me look at the thingy. Was it not here? Where is it? Oh, we still have his vision. Okay.
Why would it be him? However, this rope was obviously tampered with.
Yes.
People needed to register and
Okay,
reserve
Opera
a seat.
House. Oh, do we have to leave somewhere? Why is it still saying... Oh, we still need to talk to this guy.
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, it just so happens. If you find any new and interesting leads,
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
then why don't I tell you my hypothesis first? The way I see it. And I'll start it with that loud thud.
Which one?
What? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that most people heard it. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident has happened, the thud...
I mean,
That
maybe.
makes sense. So,
Oh.
what do you make of it?
He said that there was like a prop. That's
I'm
all.
of the opinion
You know?
that it may have been the sound of Linny's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps. Jumping atop the water tank, or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
Do you think Yoimiya sent the fireworks?
Like,
That'd be
wasn't
pretty
the
funny,
noise
no?
we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so that could have been.
I suppose
But
I
like,
must
did it come from the
reconsider.
stage, the side?
That does remind Paimon, though. What was with that sound?
Okay, strange sound that happened during the magic show. During the switching performance, there was an audible thump that many audience members heard. What is over here? Do they have any idea? These. Oh.
Lenny's still talking to the guards. It seems he'll have a lot of explaining to do.
Guards is spelled different, so that's why I thought it was
I
a
think
different
someone
word.
will be assigned to monitor us later, but
Whatever. Anyway.
Lenny's still talking to the guard. I think
Okay.
someone...
Whoever the murder... Why would... We all heard that
Okay,
noise,
the thud.
didn't we?
The thud. That's something for later. Let's talk with... Can we... guess we can go out here, because it's not outside. Okay.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here! I've been keeping an eye on you for a while now.
Oh my god, it's Taylor Swift.
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No?
Well, you're right on the moor about that one, but who are you?
She is...
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula? From
No.
mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it, Spina di Rosula does it, and I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president.
Navia.
Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Huh?
Okay.
Boss? Demoiselle? What gives...
Well, I am the second generation president. Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will
No, no need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
Okay.
Navia.
If you say so.
All merely trifling detail, that's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time.
Oh, is he dead?
Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to kill. Like, that's
Really?
not...
We think so too! That's why we're looking for clues now! But
Yes.
how did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
I don't know why, but this is, like, reminding me a lot of, you know, that game that's real popular, Danganronpa, you know?
Farina sure was quick to point the
I
finger
have
at
a
Linny
clue for
without
them.
any decisive evidence whatsoever.
I like
Wasn't she?
them. Like, I feel like that's, like, my thing. You know, like, I love like, mystery type of stuff,
But that's not uncommon for her.
you know?
If you remember, the justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her. All right, I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
She's really pretty.
Wait a minute, did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any point. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Honestly, like, I feel like some cases no, but I feel like some cases maybe, you know? So not always. Yeah, not
And why
always.
would that be?
Something serious shouldn't be treated as entertainment. Yeah.
See, Silver and Malus? I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, demoiselle. I too think that the traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in and if that can be done, boss, then...
Come on, I want to go back to investigating, please.
Anyway, I like your answer. You pass with flying colors.
Yay.
Now,
We
I
passed,
need to
you
make some
guys.
preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two shall be my assistants.
I'm always assistant.
We become assistants!
Hmm? Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure. Or your companion, if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
Thank you.
That's more like it.
Yeah.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the truth. You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
Alright, come on. Let's investigate. Let's investigate.
You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
How?
I have nothing to add.
Oh,
Cool.
alrighty then.
He's cool.
We'll be making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Lydia's tricks. Thanks!
My goodness, I really want to get her too. Oh, but I can't. Okay, let me get a picture of her first. Okay. Right. This is what friends do. They take pictures. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's go get us the clues.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment. If you wish to leave, you must register your identity with us first.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Linny and Lynette as attorneys, so we're investigating the case.
Yes, we're investigating. We are
Were you
detectives.
always guarding this entrance?
Yes. After the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection. So, the missing girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on.
What about during the show?
Doubt there was much opportunity then either.
How can you be so
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time. I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck. But still, I could not abandon my post, and I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave. We Melusines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
So, it's safe to say the girl couldn't have left through here. Alright, thank you for your help. This will be useful info.
Alright. Do you think they'd be allowed in the... What's it called? The teapot? You know. Okay, whatever. Okay. Entrance and exits to the opera house. No one left the opera house during the magic show, and the incident happened only those who had their... Okay. Yeah. Okay. We know that. Maybe there's something up. I really think, like, my theory right now. My theory right now, I think someone, like, I don't know who, but I think it has to do, I don't think, oh, no, I am falling. I think Linny, I forgot how his name is, but whatever. I do just think that maybe... I checked everything here. It must be somewhere over here then. You, what do you have to say?
Hello there. What are you investigating?
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troupe members are currently considered prime suspects. The investigation team is still collecting evidence. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list. Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. We won't publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing person. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontain who's made a bit of a name for herself.
Okay, she's a painter, so she's not the thief from early in the quest. Okay, I need to check. Okay, so her name is Hazley. She's a painter, and she has a name.
Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show.
Okay, so she wanted to go to the magic show as like a little, like a little break from
the Magic Troupe members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troupe at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
Do you think it has to do with the prophecy? Maybe the serial, like, oh, maybe another theory. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm really great at making theories. Okay, so maybe, like, remember the guy from the beginning of the quest? You know, the guy from the beginning of the quest. The guy that is, I forgot what his name. He didn't talk to us. Like, the beginning of the, like, the full beginning of the quest, it was, the thing was, like, we were in Sumeru. We were talking to Dea. Paimon was there. We were saying, like, oh, we're gonna go leave. We're gonna go to Fontaine. And when Paimon said Fontaine, there was a guy in the background who had Fontaine-ish clothes. And he looked at us. He, like, side-eyed us, right? So maybe he's a guy.
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Okay then.
Oh, no need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact her. It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
But you guys, you also know, okay, another thing that we need to add, like basically, like the girl, okay, like, what, like, I don't know, I forgot what I was gonna say, but now I'm just, like, thinking.
We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Lenny's discussion with the guards is going.
Mine.
Let's go see, shall we? Ooh, things are getting interesting, huh? We're about to see how magic is made.
Like, this thing has, like, definitely, like, been planned out, you know?
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose out of my hat as a gift for you if I could.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
Yeah. Whatever.
You've arrived. Who's this? Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and we'll be helping investigate this whole situation. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers?
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed on such a large scale.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Alright, below stage. Okay.
Huh?
Let's go.
Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here?
No. Please, no. He came out of that box, right?
I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovered.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board.
Oh, my
So,
goodness.
if you put two and two together, what do you get? Exactly.
Oh, there's another
All
box?
right, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head down.
Okay, so there's... Oh my goodness.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box!
This one's put together.
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you
How
saw
did
this
he get there
place.
so fast, though?
The two magic boxes are positioned right above the two entrances of the tunnel. See this flatbed? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
I see. So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely. The inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley.
So that's how you did it!
Once the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this device here, with which it would complete the rest of the steps. The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
Right! You were talking that whole time! And you even came out for a moment near the end!
Yeah, that's...
Ah, yes.
What?
A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect.
Phonograph?
My
What?
assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
Bro, you're breaking my heart.
And what about Lynette? Where was she?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh, interesting!
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who. And that's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
So that's how it all works!
Wow.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending. And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. The operative word here being would. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She, on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
So down here, right down here, this is where she could have gone.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off. And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime.
Maybe someone, like, went inside?
Could we have a look
Like,
around?
I don't know.
We can come up with some more leads.
I'm kind of like
This is the scene of the crime. So Linny and Lynette are not.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into thin air, you know.
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
Okay. The magic trick. We just heard that, and then the box structure, and then, okay.
Why would it be? Gosh, we are well, digging a tunnel just for a magic trick?
Okay. That's some stuff. Oh, we're investigating this.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Oh, was this the set?
Speaking of which, why? What?
Oh, hi, my nose! It's one of those tricks. And here's a broken vase.
That can't be. The trolley moves along tracks from start to finish.
Maybe
The vase at this distance.
maybe the killer did that as a distraction from what he was doing. Maybe.
Let's note
I
this
don't know.
down too and
That's a
think
bit
about it
far-fetched.
later.
Bit of a reach. Broken flower vase. Seems unlikely that it was like hit the cart. A lever. Okay. Now, I want to see, like, this is the area to the stage. Right? There's clothes right here. There's a vent. The dude must have, like, oh my goodness. I have so much theories right now. So, where do we investigate? Investigate the tracks. Okay. This, one of these.
What's this?
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh?
Oh.
There's a... Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick. But why would it have been left here?
Whatever it is, let's make a note of it first.
Yes. Dropped hook rope. Okay. The thing that I am now like, oh my, this. Okay, let's just see this. Okay. You have to investigate this because this is very important. The vent.
Someone could fit through here.
Yes.
Could this have been the suspect's escape route?
Yes.
Alone, perhaps. But if they had to pull another person with them, the space would be too narrow.
Maybe they had a gun pointing them and be like, if you try anything, I got a gun. You know? So, dude, we're getting clues.
You're right. Let Paimon write that down.
Yeah, write it down. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, tunnel vent. Okay, looks like only allow one person, barely, but okay. Just because it seems impossible doesn't make it like it was done. Okay, it was most like look at this. Like you can definitely like listen. Hear me out. Like I definitely think that this thing is their escape. Okay. Okay, where do I need to look? Because I thought I was done here. Let me just walk along this side. That's the hook. Control board. I just need to investigate clothing. Oh my goodness.
These are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right? Her clothes are here.
Oh my
She's
goodness.
nowhere to be found.
Right.
Yeah.
And do you really need to do that if you're kidnapping them? Ugh, this is so confusing. Paimon doesn't want to be a detective anymore.
Maybe clothes changing so then they're like you're not looking for that piece of clothing while you're investigating them. Maybe? I don't know. Okay.
Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
I have to go.
Yes. Let's head back up.
Let's examine the ladder. Okay, never mind. Return to the surface.
Well, we've ascertained the state of the crime scene. Let's find a place to sort out our findings once Malus returns. Seems to me that there are several things that don't add up here.
Yeah.
Apologies
All I
for
have
the
are
wait,
theories
Mademoiselle.
that don't really hold up that well.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the vent leads to the Opera House's basement.
Then let's investigate to the
The
basement.
guards have checked the area carefully. No one left through the basement during the performance or after the incident, and no one was found hiding there.
Well, obviously you're not looking
So the
enough.
tunnels become like a secret chamber then. You know, like the kind you usually see in novels.
Okay.
The plot thickens. Halsey's disappearance and Cowell's death are both quite inexplicable. No wonder Farina was so confident in her accusation. All the current evidence points toward Linny and Lynette.
Technically, but also technically
In other
no.
words, the charges are very likely to be upheld.
Charges? And then...
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the Oratrice will hear statements from both sides. That's
What does
right.
that mean?
This is how indemnitium is produced. The statements from both sides,
I didn't know what
the
the word meant.
defenses from attorneys, witness testimonies, and even the audience's emotions will all be projected on the Oratrice. To put it simply, it's as if the Oratrice has its own will, and is a judge in its own right.
This also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice.
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This, too, will be used by the Oratrice as a reference. Then, finally, the Oratrice will be consulted by officials. The resultant...
Huh? So that machine is the one that actually decides?
In practice, there is very little difference. Both have... Yes, the guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place before the trial.
Alright.
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That may...
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties, or that we might find outside help to disrupt the case. And even if that were not so, it could prove problematic if we happen to spread key information about the case ahead of us.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
Whoa, there's no need for that. Paimon thinks...
Of course. I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering to all tastes is not in the cards, nor is any guarantee of...
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweets?
Oh my god, I love her. She's so cool.
Yeah, it suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all. Just kidding, just kidding.
Okay, come on.
What do you mean, no snacks? Of course we'll have snacks.
Okay.
Understood, Demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Okay, come on. I really... Hopefully we can still go through the trial, this update, and hopefully not the next one.
You're carrying a portable stove with you?
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the demoiselles.
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
Good work, you two. Then I'll get to it.
These three are quite the interesting group.
Okay, cool. Cool. Alright.
And Paimon thought it smelled good while it was still in the oven. Oh, it's even better now. Paimon, from the way you have these two guys carrying all that stuff around, Paimon thought you'd have them do more during the bake, but you ended up doing the entire thing by yourself.
I was applauding.
That guy's really funny.
And I was giving encouraging smiles.
Paimon was just thinking, aren't you worried about getting your fancy dress dirty, beating egg whites and baking like this?
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies can only read books, sip tea, ride horses, and play the piano. I just really enjoy making snacks. Don't underestimate beating egg weights, by the way. It's a real... Anyway, give these a...
Only 3?
Well, eating too many sweet treats might send all that sugar...
Tea is ready to be served as well. No need for concern.
I kind of want to skip this part. Okay, come on. Let's go. Let's go. We got important things to do.
Down to business.
Business.
As Paimon mentioned previously, the tunnel seems to be something of a secret chamber.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, we can assume that Linny and Lynette were not alone within it. Some criminal also occupied its sealed confines.
Maybe someone entered. Maybe the guy entered the place the day before. Like, he heard that us and the Traveler, or the Traveler and Paimon were going to Fontain. He went to Fontain too, and he was like, oh, this could be a great time to you know, do bad stuff. And he's like, he went there like the day. Maybe, oh my goodness, what if it's Child? I'm thinking too much into this. Hold on.
The crimes, of course, but they lack any logical motive.
Yeah, maybe it's the guy trying to collect the debt from the girl, mechanical girl. Right? Maybe it's one of those guys.
Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
Okay, so from apart
The
this one.
thud we heard during the performance could indicate some altercation between Halsey and the criminal in the tunnel, resulting in the shattering of the vase, the discarding of her clothes, and her abduction. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes.
True.
That makes sense, but the real trouble is...
There's no evidence of the third person.
None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this third person, but the only people left to consider are both technically victims, whether it's the missing girl, Halsey, or poor Cowl.
Yeah, I think it could be those two, and they were working together to do something evil, but then they messed up somehow, and they're dead.
Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowl before making her escape?
But she had we think
That's
she
right.
has no knowledge.
And even if she had tampered with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off.
Oh my goodness, guys, remember when we first got to the opera house and and the assistant of Lene, right? He was like, there's some problems with it. And Lene was like, oh yeah, there's problems. But the guy didn't say there was problems, but I think they were having problems before. So he was like, okay, yeah, I'll be right back. You know?
Or does she have any motive? The guard said that she has never had any dealings with the Magic Troop's members.
Were we not thorough enough in our search? From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case.
I want to look above.
Your macarons are amazing, though, Navia. They smell great. They're nice and
Oh, they are
crisp and
macarons.
super sweet.
Okay.
They are my specialty after all. And I see you've already had 5 of them.
What? 5? Oh, that can't be right. Paimon only counted 3, honest.
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might actually be a good thing.
No. Being greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough.
It's fine. If you ate them, you ate them.
Even you don't believe Paimon?
Wait. Oh my goodness. What if it's a ghost? Okay, that's insane. What if someone... Do potions exist here? I think they do, right? Because you can craft them. Maybe instead of elemental potions, they got invisible potions. Just a thought. Just a thought.
Then may they turn into stone in her stomach.
All right, we get it. Well, I suppose one of us might have gotten too engrossed in our chat and eaten them loose. Set up the stove again, if you would.
Huh? What?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Exactly. We don't want to trouble you.
As you wish, demoiselle.
And I have the egg, sugar, and almonds.
These two are my favorite. I swear.
Wow, this really is your hobby, huh?
They're really cool. Oh my goodness. But
Well, that's it for snack time. I'm going to have another
Okay.
look around the area.
You have to believe everything without believing in everything, okay? What if Paimon really didn't eat it and someone stole it? What if... Because we know the cats can talk here. What if it's a cat? Or what if it's an animal, a small animal, that stole it? Again, what if it's a ghost? You know, maybe.
Don't know what we're looking for yet, but we've still got some time. As attorneys, I suggest the 2 of you think the case over again.
I'm thinking now maybe I wouldn't be such a great
It would be
attorney
awkward
lawyer.
if you got all tongue-tied on stage during the trial.
Mhm.
Thanks for your help.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Maloose, it's time to go. I'll be
Alright.
back if I find anything new.
5, 3. Okay. 3 person. A third person. Oh my goodness.
Alright, it's time to put our heads together. We've got to get our defense ready for the trial.
The trial.
Oh, it's probably gonna be a long and difficult case. There's no point in worrying about that now. We just need to prepare. Here, take Paimon's notes. They should help you review the situation.
Yes. I will look at the notes.
Why would it be him? That
Tunnel
size
vent.
wouldn't have been a problem for Paimon. There was no third person. And Paimon didn't eat more than 3 macarons either.
I'm trapped, you guys. I'm stuck. I don't know where the hell this person could be. Anyways, you guys want to know what this place like kind of reminds me of? When I was younger, I went to like this show, and I like sat. My thing is charging. What do you mean? No. Okay, I'm gonna see. I really don't want to put this to to another episode, but we might have to, because, what time is it anyway? I don't know what time it is. Hold on. Oh, it is 12. It's 12:24 for me. It is 12. I need to be awake tomorrow super early. So, guys, we're gonna end the live right now. Sorry, but yeah, you will have to wait for the trial the next day. Sorry for you guys. That sucks. Yes. But don't worry, I'm not gonna play the game either. So we will all, because I don't know who's here, so we will go ahead and leave this live stream right now. I'm horrible at ending things. Anyways, I'll live stream tomorrow. That's a promise. Because tomorrow's, oh no, tomorrow's Wednesday. Okay, you know what, you guys, it'll be fine. I'll live stream tomorrow. It'll be fine. Okay.